Happy Thursday night, everyone. Welcome in. Hello, Catman. Hello, Swordman. What's going on? Today is my Friday because it was my last day of work. But for you, it is probably Friday Eve. Either way, it's a good time. It's the last stream of the week. We are going to be revisiting Tomb Raider Remastered tonight. So we haven't played this for, I would say, it could have been a month. It could have been a month since we played this, actually, thanks to Easter and all of the stuff in between. So it's been a minute. When I left it, we were at the beginning of a new level, and I wasn't looking forward to the level because it was it was a very watery level, and I don't like water-based levels in any game. It's a nightmare. So I'm really looking forward to getting past these water levels. I'm doing pretty good, actually. Today wasn't too bad. It was a little busy, but it was a good day. I can't complain. And last day of the week, so I'm in pretty good spirits. I'm excited. I'm ready for some Tomb Raider. It's one of my favorite games. I haven't played it in a long time until we've come to this remaster. So we have no time to waste. We're going to dive straight in and try and, you know, get as good as we were before. We were nailing it. We were absolutely nailing it, truth be told. It was a good time. All right. Now I'm just going to update the game capture. There we go. It's a beautiful remaster. I love what they've done with this. I am so not disappointed. Oh, hello, Wiley. Now I haven't played it for a while, and I'm on level Tomb of Teotihuacan at the very start. I'm stuck in the water because this is where you start the level. And then I have to swim down this tunnel. Oh, you're miles ahead. Oh, no problem then. No worries. I know Tomb Raider is amazing, and they have really done this so much justice. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure where we're going yet because we've only just got to this level. And as I was explaining last time I was playing this, I'd really like to be able to see better. I'm not loving the camera. Why can't I see what's in front of me? Is that normal? Okay. These later levels of the game, I've played so much less than the early ones. So they're not as familiar to me. Okay, so we have a lever that I can't pull. So I must have already pulled it last time. Did I pull it and then save? No, because this is like sealed. The hell? Well, I might not make it to the start without drowning now. Things could get a bit real here, to be honest. Where you have to get your guns again and you don't... Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, something does happen where you don't have your guns. Okay. Let's just take a second and figure out what we're doing. The camera angle was not my friend there at the beginning. I couldn't see where I was going. Okay. So we go down this really long tunnel. Keep your eyes peeled. There must be something that I missed last time. Oh, hang on. You can keep going forwards though as well. So did I pull this lever or what? I reckon I did, and I reckon it must have opened something down here. Look. There's another little tunnely bit. Oh, it's all very confusing. It's all full of algae. Right. Oh, but can we get to the gate in enough time? It's a bit brutal. Like, it really turns you around. You can't see where you're going. Oh, we did it. It's the stress. I can't stand being under the water. I just can't. Oh, I didn't put my activity feed on. What's happening? Who's that? Oh, it's you.
Hey, Abby. Been flicking ages.
I know.
Can't stay too long as gotta leave for work soon, but thought I'd quickly pop in to say hi and resub for old time's sake. D.
Thank you so much, Yan. It's lovely to see your face, and thank you for the resub. I hope you've been well. It's been a really long time, I know. Our time zones are just the worst. They're the actual opposite to each other, but thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day at work today as well. Hello, Lorelei. Welcome. And thank you for making me realise that I didn't have my activity feed up. Poor Strimmer had so much to think about tonight, apparently. Okay, now I think we can use the lever. Are you a Tomb Raider person, Yan? Have you played any of this remaster? I've been having a really good time with it, actually. Now, I haven't fully, like, I haven't fully decided, but I've done pistols all the way through so far. I haven't used any other guns, even though I do have others. I'm kind of considering doing pistols only. But I don't know if that's too much to ask after all this time. Oh, it was horrible? Oh, no. But how do you think you went, though? Do you think you passed? And I hope you didn't have a migraine again for it today, because that wouldn't have helped in the slightest either. Now, do I need to move that? I don't think so. I think we can just get on top of it. I don't recall much of this level. You always used to catch them. I know, when we were in lockdown. Yep, I know. Anyone who's in the UK, we've lost a lot of our European friends because just time. People are not able to tune in anymore. They've gone back to work and all that stuff. It is what it is. But it does suck. It really does. That was one silver lining of the pandemic, is we had a chance to be social in different ways. Well, if you were in the gaming and online world, you did. If you weren't, it was a horrible time. But if you were into gaming and the online world, and if you like being at home all the time, then you probably didn't have the worst time. Oh, thank you very much, Yan. Yes. I really do appreciate you still remembering me and coming back to stream. No migraine and you think you did all right. Well, that's good. As long as you pass, that's all. Doesn't really matter. You just don't want to have to do it again, do you? Oh, God. Oh, God. It was fine where I was standing before. Oh, okay. So we've got some very close arrows here. So we're going to have to do a running jump. Oh, my God. It's fine. It's going to go right through my neck. It's fine. I timed that so badly. I need to be on my A game in some of the pyramid levels. Yeah, I know. I remember towards the end, you get a lot of almost like jump scare situations with the enemies. I guess we'll see. We'll see. I won't make it miserable for myself. It is actually. It is long again. Yeah. I gave it a bit of a trim maybe like 18 months ago. And now I've decided to grow it out again. And it's grown really fast. And very long. But I'm not minding it. And then I'll probably get sick of it and I'll want to cut it again. Still on track for pistols only. Very nice, Wiley. Woo! Look at my little dive. Okay, so what does this do for us now? Now that that's happened. We just go through here, do we? Or did I come in this way? No, I came in that way. Because that's where the crocodile was. Oh, I've never played one. Ah, this is really good. And you can switch between new and old. Like this. I was in the old version. I didn't even realize. I must have flicked out of it. So this is old Tomb Raider. This is the new remastered look. I must have accidentally flicked over because I'm sure I started the game with the new one on. Okay, so by raising the water level, it's put this block up higher. And now we can reach a doorway that we otherwise couldn't have. So a big difference about this one is, I think unless you're in New Game Plus, there's no save crystals. So you can save whenever you want, which I'm not hating actually. Seeing as it's for stream, I'm not hating that. Okay, so let's save. We're not going to accidentally load. We're going to save. I'm not going through that pain again. All right, very good. And I'm using the directional pad for moving because I swear it's better. It just feels right. Oh, okay, so this is a similar situation to what we had before. You're getting your 8th piercing tomorrow? Oh, I didn't realize you had so many. So, are we allowed to know where it is? Okay, let's follow this up here. I think I might have just whizzed over maybe like a pickup or maybe not. It's hard to know. There's all these little nooks. I bet one of them had a pickup in them. Maybe I should go back and have a little look. I've got, how many piercings do I have? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 now. But I used to have 6. So I've got 3 in one ear and 2 in the other. And I used to have my belly button pierced, but not anymore. You're still a noob at Rocket League. Oh, do you know, I haven't played Rocket League for ages. I'm thinking about doing it soon. Oh, we can't go back. It's like pressure in the water. It's my 4-year streamversary next month, and I'm thinking about doing custom Rocket League games for it, you know, for old time's sake. That will be the first time I've played in a long time. I don't even have it installed right now. Yeah, I know. That's absolutely right. You know, when you have those moments like what I just had, where you didn't even realize that you'd flicked over to the old ones because that's how you're used to seeing the game. Then when you flick it over, it's like, oh, wow. But you're right. By other games' standards, yeah, no, the graphics aren't really much at all. But when you're looking at it directly after looking at the original, it scratches your brain in a nice way. Hello, Elf. How are you doing today? All right. All right, we're doing okay here. We're doing a little, we're doing a little bit of a acrobatics move here to get up to the top. All right, we can do this. Jumping is my forte. Better not fall off now I've said that. Hello, Pato. What's going on? No, you never said. Ah! Someone's shooting at me. No, you never said you had so many. You used to have 7. Now you only have 1 in each year to prevent migraines. Oh, right. Now you've got 8 tattoos. That's something I don't have. I don't have any tattoos. Where are you? Where is he? Oh, he's up there. Oh, I'm nearly dead. I didn't realize my health was so low. He got me good, didn't he? How very dare. I could do without that while I'm trying to do these tricky jumps. The audacity of you. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any tattoos. That's not because I've got anything against tattoos. That's just because I've never felt compelled to have one. Nothing's ever struck me enough for me to think, yeah, I'm going to have that tattooed on me forever. Never. He's still there, dicking around. I could do without it, mate. It's very distracting. How am I supposed to focus with all this going on? Uh-oh. See? Yeah, I know. I get what you mean. I kind of wish that I was compelled in a way, you know, to have something and someone's like, oh, so, you know, what made you get that? And I've got this really cool story to go with it. Nah. I'm sorry, I just don't. Let's go get this pickup over here. This little, I'm still trying to get the pickups, even though I'm not sure if I'm going to use a different gun or not. Hello, Julia. Ah! Oh, you're going to do that to me as well? You bastard. How was your pre-Friday? Is it even worth it for that stupid thing? Yes. I want it. I want it. Hello, Fit. What's going on? Is there enough room for me to stand against that wall without being sliced or nah? How far does this blade go? I'm uncomfortable. Oh god, just do it. Pick it up! Oh, I can stand there. Oh, it's alright. I thought it was going to slice me head off. It was absolutely fine. You were scared to get one done. Yeah, it'd be very nerve-wracking getting your first one, for sure. I know, that's right. That's absolutely right. You know, there's been times, this is the thing, there's been times where I've considered maybe painting the walls a certain colour. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to love that colour. And I'm sick of it like 12 months later. So if that's what I'm going to be like with, you know, like a Dulux paint sample, what am I going to be like, you know, with a tattoo? Oh, brilliant. Okay, look, to be honest, I think we got out of that okay in the end. If I'm going to change my mind that much, I just can't put myself through it. Okay. That could have gone much worse. Much worse. Okay. Just get that. I don't know why I didn't think of it, Fit, to be honest. I don't know why I needed you to point that out to me. It's so obvious now that I think about it for a second. Okay. Now we're ready. I'm going to save. I don't want to do that again. That was annoying. That was an annoying sequence, and I don't want to do it again. Okay. I don't want to repeat annoying sections. You have 3 tattoos as well. You've got everything, Lorelei. Okay. Now, where is he? Show yourself. I should probably heal a little bit, actually. Let's use a half pack. I've been burning through these a little bit, haven't I, all of a sudden? You've had a design of Mega Man and Zero, a crochet that would make an amazing tattoo to have on the back of each of your calves, but also no. Are you allowed, this might seem like a weird question, I genuinely don't know. Are you allowed to have visible tattoos in your line of work? And I'm not saying that in a judgmental way, because I think it's ridiculous that you wouldn't be able to have tattoos for anything. But like, just society being what it is, you know, it can be a thing. It can be something that you have to have covered. Does that count for teachers as well? Because there's definitely certain professions where, you know, for some reason it's frowned upon, which irritates me, actually. No worries. Have a good day, Yan. Thank you so much for popping in. Thank you for the resub as well. Depends on the principal. Yours would be fine. Others wouldn't be. It depends on the principal and the school. Yeah. It sucks, actually. It's ridiculous to me that you can be judged on something like that. I get very annoyed by things like that. They don't look very friendly, do they? These little can openers that are coming out of the wall. Judging somebody because of piercings and tattoos is just the most ridiculous thing. It does stun me that it still happens. It happens a lot in corporate settings as well. You know, like you can know everything about a topic. You can know everything. Right. And then having a tattoo or a piercing in the wrong place, according to somebody, it's like they think you're not credible anymore. I guess that's the thing, but like, what's professional? Like, why do we have this really limited view of what's professional? Like, it's kind of silly, isn't it? Like, well, like, who decided what's professional? Now, we have to drop straight down onto this crocodile. I'm not really liking that situation, to be honest. Can't do anything about it. It sucks. Leave me alone. I'm just all crouched against the wall. Let's have a medipack. I've got 20 of the big ones. I'm trapped. Did you see me trying to become one with the wall? I was really trying. It's a green straw. It is. Excel across the knuckles. That's what got me my last job fit. What do you mean? You're allowed to have Excel related tattoos. You're allowed to have Excel formulas tattooed on your forearms and things like that, just for like easy reference. Because if you're in a meeting and you got to, you know, come up with something, it's like, oh, some if. Yep, you know, just have it there. Some if. What if? That's a joke. That's a joke. There's no WOTIF formula in Excel. It was just a little joke. You have so many piercings that your pain tolerance is high. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? I had no problem with any of the ear piercings, even the upper cartilage one, but I bloody hated the belly button piercing. It was awful. It was truly awful, and I was told that it wouldn't be. My friend was like, oh, it's fine. It's honestly fine. Mine didn't hurt. You'll be fine. We'll go get it done. It's going to be okay. And I went and got it done, and it was awful. Awful. Are you okay, Julia? Have you got a belly button piercing as well? It's really painful. I liked how it looked afterwards, but oh my god, it hurt. You pierced your... What? You did your own? How? How did you even do it yourself? It was pretty. I had a really nice one. I had like, you know, where the little dot is above the belly button and then the bar runs through and there's a larger dot. And I had like these 2 crystals in it that went all different colors in the light. Oh, I loved it so much. It was so nice. An ice cube, a sewing pin, and determination. What? That is wild. So did it get infected? How long were you able to keep it for? Before, yeah. Imagine doing it yourself though. Oh, I could never. Too squeamish. Okay, there's a little secret passageway over here. That's wild. I don't think I've ever spoken to anybody. No, we just came from here. We just came from here. Where? Okay, I must have missed something. Let's just calm down for a second. I got attacked by the crocodile. I came in here and I got some pickups and everything. It seems to me like we need a water level in here because everything's so high. So I think I need to go back and flip a switch somewhere so that I can get the water back. And oh yeah, because this is a door that opens at some point as well. Tattooed a teardrop under the belly button and under her eye as well. You took good care of it. You had an MRI a bit over a year ago and took it out and never bothered to put another one back in. Oh, wow. And it lasted as well? My God. You can't have them visible when you perform music. Wow. Just Dettol. Just Dettol and a little bit of Passion Pop for courage, right? Bought a cheeky bottle of Passion Pop. Just had a bit of a swig of that for courage before getting stuck into it. That makes sense. My mum, it took a lot of work to get her to agree to me having one. I was 15 when I got my belly button pierced, and it was a lot of pressure placed on her to get her to let me do it. If I did it myself, she would have killed me. Killed me. I did not like that angle. That was brutal. Now, I've gone back because I feel like we need a lever. I've got 3 in one ear, 2 in the other. And that's all now because my belly button one has, you know, grown over now. Mine got infected. I got mine done professionally, but it still did get infected. But it was more to do with my lifestyle at the time. Probably wasn't the best choice for me to get one, really. On the ribs, that would be really painful. How far back do you think we need to go here? Does this even seem right to you? I think there must be a lever that we need to pull down here. But isn't that how we got up here in the first place? Or no? We're getting a bit experimental here. I know I could have saved... Well, I was going to say I could have saved myself some money, but Julia might have charged a lot of money to do that. She might have been more expensive. Do you know where I went and got mine done? I don't know if this is everywhere, but you definitely know if you're in South Australia. I got mine done at Essential Beauty. She was mad. The thing is once it's done, what are they going to do about it? That's the truth of it. Once it's done, what are you going to do about it? I just thought I might move that because I had a feeling that maybe there'd be like a lever hiding behind it. But, you know, I don't think there is there? So how am I supposed to get up in the other room? If I go further back, I don't think I can go back down the passage either. Yeah, that's where I got... is that where I got my top ear done? No, I think I went to a salon to have all of my ear ones done. So we can't actually go back this way because I'm getting pushed by the water pressure. So that means that the answer lies in this area. And we have overlooked something. That's what this means. You wore a bikini and you forgot. You're just like, your mum's like, what? And you're like, what? She's like, what? What? Awkward. Very, very awkward. Okay. Can we just pretend like we didn't see that? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Lara Croft would have to be so many people's childhood crush, though. And adulthood crush. Surely. You got 2 on the top. You meant to get the top ones down with a needle, but they used the gun. Oh, same. They used a gun on my top ear as well. It did hurt. It wasn't terrible, but it, you know, it was a bit startling. I'm a little bit confused here. It's like I've missed something. But what? Should I have gone somewhere else? It's all getting a bit obscure now, isn't it? Oh, wait. I never went across the other doorway, you lemon. The other doorway. It's not allowed anymore. Is that because there's not enough precision? Because you probably need more precision to do that top ear so that you don't get it somewhere where you shouldn't. Whereas back in the 90s, it was like, oh, well, what are you going to do? Like, things were different, weren't they? For better or worse, things were different. Alright. I know what I need to do, everyone. Shit. I pressed the wrong button. I'll edit that out. Fucking hell. I didn't press down enough on the run button. I'm using the directional pad. So she didn't run. She was supposed to run. It was like a running jump. It didn't pan out. Yeah, something about the cartilage. That's right. I think you're supposed to be a bit more specific about where the piercing goes. I tell you what, I overestimated the controls. We've just been playing, like, to be fair, I was playing Lies of P last night. The controls are very tight in Lies of P, and I'm kind of forgetting what I'm dealing with here. We need to remember we're dealing with tank controls. Let's just, you know, stay calm. Nipple piercing, I will never understand for as long as I live. I don't know how you could go through with it. Good God. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready? I think I was a bit too far away, to be honest. We're playing Jumping Simulator tonight. We played Dishwashing Simulator over on TikTok last night. So now we're doing Jumping Simulator. It's absolutely fine, isn't it? This is exactly how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to get it on your third try. If you do it on your third try, I think it unlocks a special secret. It'll make the secret noise. It'll be like... You are amazing at GAM. Okay. Don't overthink it. Don't think at all. Okay, there we go. Ah. You thought I was gonna die, but I didn't. Now, this is what we need to do. We need to do it the hard way. Hold on to this slimy ledge somehow. Those are definitely not the right gloves for holding onto a slimy ledge. This is in remastered version as well, though. This is remastered. Look at OG. That's the original. This is new. It's so beautiful, though. Like, honestly, when you think back to what, you know, was around when this game came out, it was beautiful, and it still is. I have so much love for how the original looks. But I'm trying to play it in the remastered one. Because that's the point, isn't it? So this should be... that should fill the other room with water. I guess. And that's where I am now. So we'll drop down into the water. Right? So, now that we're here... Ooh, was it 1995? 94, 95, 96? One of those, I think, wasn't it? Does anybody know? But yeah, you know, it was pretty amazing at the time. Right, so what this has done... This has filled this room with water, which was a problem for me before because I couldn't reach anything. Should this door automatically open now? It doesn't. 96. At the time, even your mum was 13. Even me mum was 13, innit? How has this actually helped my situation? It was 96. 96. I found the ledge. I found my situation. Help. 96. Was that the year that the Spice Girls were all the rage? In 1996? No, I'm not a Brit. I'm just being an idiot. I'm not a Brit. My family's British. I'm Australian. I feel like I might like to use a Medipack. I'm using a lot of the small ones, aren't I? I'm using a lot of small ones. I feel like I'm ripping through them at an absolute pace now. Let's do a little save. Lovely. All right, off we go. Do you know, this could be going so much worse. It really could. It's going swimmingly, you might say. Now, I can see as the levels go on, I'm going to be so much less bothered about trying to get the secrets. Why is there a lion in here? How, in what world is there a lion in here? Like, how did they even get in here? What, did they swim up here? What are they eating? I have so many questions at this point. So we can go up on this little thing, or we can look at this. What's this? Is there any lions knocking around? Or there's a little lever there, look. What's that do? What's that do? Oh, there's a little gorilla waiting for me there. Did you see him? He's so excited to see me. Okay, so we've opened a door. Do you think it's timed? For some reason I feel like it's going to be timed because the game would be that annoying. It's just a bloke doing all the sound effects for this. I don't have a key. We need a key, but I don't have one. But we're going to find one. Now, this is interesting. Should I just go in the water or... What's the deal with all the blocks? Is that normal? Oh, that's going to be too high for me, isn't it? We can't get out of here because it's too high. So I think we're going to have to come back. I think wherever we're going, we're going to pull a lever because it's all about the levers. And it's going to move the blocks so that I can jump across the top. We're going to deal with this angry little gorilla. The sound effects are amazing. The wolves are the best. Come on, you got this. Let's go. Take him out from down here. By the time we get up there, it's going to be a bit hectic, isn't it? But they're still both alive. I think I've scared them off a bit with the sound of gunfire. It's not their cup of tea. I hate it when there's enemies right near a ledge that you have to jump on, though. Like, it's rude. At least the spikes weren't there. The spikes are on the other side. We have to bear that in mind as well. I really don't want to accidentally land on those. It could be a little bit awkward. Industrial conch, flat, septum, nostril, lip ring, and tongue. Oh, you've got your tongue done as well? Oh, that must have hurt getting that done. Thank you for the follow. How did you go getting your tongue pierced, though? I feel like that'd be a bit of a time. Shit, it's fine. Don't land on the spikes, god damn it. I'm trapped in the corner. It's fine, just don't panic. Just don't panic, it's just a gorilla. It's just a weird, oddly shaped gorilla. Skipped leg day. Right, good. So what was the point of that pain that we just went through? Is it so I can get up there? Yes, it is. Okay. So we're going to do this little jump, but we can't fall because I'll get spiked. It was horrible, but worth. Oh, God. I bet it was horrible. Let's just do a standing jump here. Honestly, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about that. I got a bit worried that I was going to fall off there. Imagine trying to grab these weird, slimy, algae-covered rocks with these little spaghetti arms that she's got. And these gloves that don't look like they do anything. Costume gloves. I'd be very nervous. With deadly spikes underneath. No. Right. Now. Can I jump without falling where I don't want to fall? What's this? Is there a safe drop? Not really. Can we just jump straight ahead? Yeah. It's absolutely fine. No, I do multi-stream on here and YouTube. All these streams are multi-streamed on Twitch and YouTube, but I don't multi-stream TikTok. For two reasons. Firstly, I would need to get myself a stream key from TikTok to do it, which I haven't bothered with. And it also can put a fair bit of strain on your PC if you do it through OBS and you're streaming it in two different formats at the same time. And I find that TikTok chat's quite hectic compared to other chats. TikTok is a very lively place to stream, and I love it, but you tend to get much higher numbers and a lot more chat activity on TikTok, and I don't really know how I would manage with the combined chats without feeling like I'm missing heaps of stuff. Do you know what I mean? I can cope with YouTube and Twitch because it's a slower chat rate, but for TikTok, I think might be a bit wild. Now, just let me think for a second. I came in here, right? So then I went in the water. Then I found a secret room that had those blocks in it, but I think it was this direction where I found it. I went up here. But I do stream on all of those platforms though, so after I finish up here, I go over to TikTok. So I'll be on TikTok after this finishes up tonight. So I always have a Twitch and YouTube multi and then TikTok straight after. So this is the key. Now this is going to raise the platforms, right? If she went, no, I would have been really annoyed. No. No, streamer. It shan't. But it did. An industrial piercing. Can I just put my hand up and just sort of admit that I'm quite newbie when it comes to piercings? I don't actually know what an industrial piercing is. Like, where is that? What part of the body is it on? Hello, Jay. How you doing? How was your Thursday? That feels like it's going to let me fall. Oh, no, it's fine. The last one was a slightly different jump scale. Loves catching you out like that, this game. Now, should we do a save? Yes, we should, streamer. I'm glad you agree. It's just in the ear. It's the big bar that goes across the top of the ear. Oh, okay. I see. That's an industrial. That makes sense, actually. It is kind of industrial. Yeah, that's a good enough description. Talking about piercings. Okay, what do we need to do in this room? Let's find out. Oh, it's a movable block. It is a movable block, so we're going to move it onto those etchings on the floor to see what it does. Now, do any of these doors open on their own just by going up to them? This is very dungeon-like, isn't it? So we have 2 rusty key boxes there as well. So I guess we're going to move this onto the etchings to open the other doors. We need to find 2 rusty keys. And then we'll bring them back in here to get into those doors. It is. It is about Lorelei. It's all about Lorelei. Lorelei's piercings. And I just admitted then that I didn't actually know where the industrial piercing is, and I was kind of worried to ask. Oh, I just saved. Yeah, I just saved. Got you covered there. Alright, what's this? Some clips. Some clips for a gun that I don't know if I'm going to use yet, because I've just been sticking with me pistols for the time being. But I'm still going to get all of the ammo. Because I might get to the later levels and decide that, you know what, we're going to use all the other guns, and I've got all this ammo saved up. It could work out for the best. We're going to pull this back. Pull it by the ring, for goodness sakes. Imagine not pulling the ring. She's doing it on hard mode. Oh, she sounds like she's going to burst a blood vessel all the time when she's pulling these. Okay, so this is the back one. Ooh, it's a little key. It's not going to be as easy as all that, though, is it? Just grabbing the key. There's boulders in here. There's a boulder on each side. So should we just, like, not get distracted by that bit of loot that they've left in the center? No. Hello, That's how you do it. Don't get distracted. Always be really, really worried when there's, fucking tits in it. When there's, like, a really oddly placed bit of loot, be concerned. It's like a floor pie trap. I kind of feel like they should stick a little, secret up on one of these, but do you think they would? Be a cheeky little spot for a secret, wouldn't it? I know, we were just talking about that. 8 piercings. 8 piercings and tattoos as well. We're learning so much tonight. So now I have, what is that key called? That is called a rusty key. It is one of those fabled rusty keys we have in our possession. It just looks like someone's written on the floor on some wet cement. Someone left wet cement there and somebody did a Michael Scott and just like stuck their face in it. Michael was here. Okay. 2 more to go. Be ready. So many rats. So many of them. It's not normal, is it? Alright, now what else awaits us in here? Anything? That's the worst of it, is it? Good. I'm all calm, but in real life, if I was advanced on by 4 massive rats, I might have panicked just a wee bit. Hello in Germany. Doing very well. How are you on this fine Thursday? It'd be Thursday morning for you, wouldn't it? Now we just need to move it over to this one, don't we? It was my Friday today. Like, it's Thursday, but it was my Friday. It was my last day of work. And, oh, do you know, I came back. I went to make a coffee later in the afternoon. And I came back thinking that it was going to be this really cruisy afternoon. And dead set, I reckon everyone I know had emailed me something annoying in the space of like 15 minutes. So I'd gone from feeling like really good, like I was just going to like wrap the week up, to just feeling like, okay. Now I have 69 things to do before I knock off. So I'm really glad that I've got tomorrow off. Oh, it's noon and you just finished work. Very nice. Are you going to chill for the rest of the day? You have 4? I've got 5. Okay. Okay. We're fine. We're going to get a rusty key. Which, these are so easy to miss, aren't they? Look at the difference. We talked about this last time. Look at how much that blends in. But if you put it in OG mode, it stands out unbelievably. Look at the difference. So if you're playing it in the remastered, this is what Wiley was saying last time. If you're playing it in the remastered, really keep your eyes peeled for the keys. Has a little pattern change, doesn't it, that one? It does like a little quick one. Oh, I'm glad we didn't get sliced up. That wouldn't have been a good time. Okay, let's use our keys. We're rolling along here. This has gone very smoothly. Love to see it. She's not saying no to me tonight, is she? Not tonight. All right. Very good. Now where are we? This is feeling a bit like we should save. I don't want to do that again. Just because like it would be a drag to do it again, wouldn't it? Once you've done it, you've done it. Shit! Fucking Crocodile and just got here. God damn it. Okay. This is feeling like we're getting into those mine levels. I don't like the mine levels either. Does anyone else feel like that? With these ones? Like when you get to the Natla levels, it's like, yeah, it's not as nice. Like it's just not as like visually appealing once you get into the mine levels, I feel like. And that's what it's getting like now. And there's all these different ways we can go. And I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed all of a sudden. I might actually just go back and make sure I haven't missed anything here. Yeah, they are. I was in a couple of levels before this one. You know, I can't remember the name of it, but there's like this big watery room. And you're jumping around on all these platforms and you have to find a whole bunch of keys. And there's one place where the key is almost impossible to see. Look at that thing coming out of the wall. That's kind of creepy, isn't it? I just wanted to make sure we're looking because I wasn't looking when I got here because something nearly ate me. So to be fair, I was a wee bit distracted. Right, so what's in here? Let's stay focused. I think there's going to be like a whole bunch of secrets and stuff. There's lots of things. The pyramid ones as well. Oh, they're before that, are they? I'm all out of whack with it now. Are you on your lunch break or something, Jay? Sounds like you're not allowed to be watching Twitch. Okay, so this is taking me up to like a high ledge. I hope I've gone the right way here because I just feel like there's too many options all of a sudden. Is my... Oh, there's a lever there. I see. So when... Can I stand on that platform or is that going to knock me off? Oh, it doesn't matter anyway, does it? Unbelievable. There's no tread on these boots. There's no tread on these boots. Right. So where's this taking me now? I'm going to come out of some underground tunnel. In fact, this might be the tunnel that I was sort of looking at before, thinking that I wanted to go this way. But maybe not. I'm really annoyed that I fell off that then. Yeah, so that's that little... Yeah, okay. So at least we know what that is now, because I was going to go and have a look in that little hole in the ground. But we don't need to now, because I fell off, and we discovered what it was the other way. I'm all about falling off things tonight. That's my jam. Falling off things and missing jumps is my jam tonight. Okay, so we need to time that so that I'm jumping off the slope at the right time. Or it's just going to get a little bit awkward, quite frankly. Alright. So, are we ready? We're going to have to jump right before the end. Oh, you're working from home today, you're bored, so you're watching Strip and Strim. Very busy today, Jay. Uh-oh. Okay, it's fine. I like having stuff on in the background if I'm doing really boring work. It has to be very boring work, though. If it's work where I have to think a lot, then I don't like anything on, except maybe just some, like, really backgroundy music. So we've opened a gate that's underwater somewhere, and I really hope that that's not timed. I'm always paranoid that things are timed with this game. Okay. Very good. So we'll go back out the way we came. Then we'll go check out that platform that's right near here. Near where that hole was in the water. Over here. I don't like it when you're in areas where there's all these little nooks and crannies and you have like this constant fear of missing out. This is one of those areas. There's probably nothing, but it feels like there's stuff everywhere. Okay. Ominous music. There's some hidden choir somewhere again. I'd love to know where they are. The acoustics aren't good in here, but they pull it off nicely, don't they? So can I just get through that door without having anything, or... No? No, Strimmer, you can't. Alright. Well, we need to get to wherever that passageway is that I just opened the thing for. Is it underneath this? There's a whole area down here, isn't there? Let's have a little look. What's going on around here? So this is the area where I just walked. How would one get to the corridor that's under the water? Alright, so where haven't I looked? What's right under there? Is there something like right at the very bottom? It'd be easy to miss, wouldn't it? I don't think so, though. So where haven't I been in that case, then? Let's have a little look. What's over here? Nothing in the corner. So if I've already done the little platform, and I went in the hole in the ground already, what else is there? I don't think I missed anything from the first part. We might just need to swim around the base and see if I can find, I don't know, maybe some little shadowy area that I didn't notice the first time. There's obviously an an underwater tunnel, because that's where I've opened the gate for. We just have to find it. So it must be in here. It's the only option. Let's see. Let's deep dive. It's very hidden. Unless you have to swim up. Do you have to swim up underneath this structure? Is there like a little hatch under it? Oh, is there anything in here? Ah, I keep waiting to find like a little hidden passage. Let's get some breath back. I don't have unlimited breath. Be nice to have a little scuba pack. So where the hell is this tunnel that I'm supposed to be swimming through? It's definitely not accessible from up here. Is there like a hidden lever or something that I didn't see? I really don't remember this level. It's like I've blanked it out. There's no movable blocks. The door doesn't move on its own. Some of those doors will open just by walking up to them, but that one won't. Something really creepy about those statues. What does this look like in OG? Oh, it looks totally different. Look at it. It looks a lot brighter. Maybe I should keep it like this for a minute. I find that when things are getting a little bit shadowy, having it in the original mode can actually help quite a lot. It's way lighter. Look at how much lighter it is. It's wild. Alright. Where should Strimmer swim to? Ah, there we go. I found it. As soon as I put it in this mode, I found it. I could not see that before. It was so dark. Okay, lovely. Now. Ah, there's a little lever there. Okay. Okay. Well, would you look at that? And that's how you get it open. No worries, Jay. Good luck at your homework today. I hope it's not too dull. We'll see you on the old tickle tackle. What's the time? 8 o'clock. In about an hour. Playing kebab chefs on TikTok tonight. Having a very, very good time with that game. Good fun. Alright, we did it! Yeah. When in doubt, put OG. Shit! Fucking what? Ah! I forgot about that! I told you that got jump scary. Oh my god. I was really worried about that statue as well. I remember saying about it. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I'm in the water now. We might even have a heal. I completely forgot. Holy shit. Okay. That really scared me properly. Ah! Wouldn't that be the most terrifying thing ever, though? Let's go. Yeah, pistols! Woo! Oh my god. That's the biggest jump scare the game's given me so far. Holy crap. That was properly scary. Oh, okay. Wow. It's the noise they make. Skinless horses with their meatball cannons. I mean, what's creepy about that? Oh my god. Should I heal? Nah, let's not. Let's just wait. I don't want to use...
Little late for the prize giving, no?
For the prize giving, no?
It is the taking part.
That's the worst accent. That's so rough. Okay. Oh no, hang on, we're gonna heal now. I've changed my mind. I am a fuckboy, no? I'm come to take the fuckboy crown, no? Go! Yeah! Not so late for the prize giving. Defeat Pierre. Oh, Pierre. You little bug. Leaving stuff everywhere. I got a little trio of items there. You can have multiple saves in Kebab Chef, but it names the files with a lengthy date stamp. Oh, that's good though. I'm happy about that because I really wanted to have one for stream and one for just like co-op fun and games. Good. We have a gold key and we have 2 pieces of the ski yarn. Lovely. Now, it's all kicking off, isn't it? Can I move this? No, that door needs to open. All right, lovely. Let's try and get up on that top level. And let's just see if there's anything interesting on this little platform. Ooh, always. Yeah, I know. I know, that was something, wasn't it? I wasn't prepared at all. It's like I didn't notice how bad it was at the time. Oh, dear. Okay. We're going to use the key. Nice textured wall. Who painted that? That's alright, isn't it? It's a little textured wall. People pay good money to do stuff like that to their walls. Little pot plant as well. Who's watering the plants in here? Was it Pierre? You can see my collection. Everything's so green. There's no light in here. There's no sunshine. Who's watering the plants? They'd be pot bound by now, for sure. Now, I'm no gardener, but they would be pot bound. It's been too long. Oh, okay. Keeping it real. Let's grab this loot as well. They would though. Or maybe they wouldn't. Maybe they wouldn't. Hey, did you notice that my little office plant is still alive? It's still alive. I give it a little sun bath on the weekends. So the spare room has all this nice filtered light that comes through in the morning. So I move it there and I give it a little sun bath. I've got like a little spray thing for it. It's not going to die. I'm invested in this plant. It shouldn't die. It's supposed to thrive on neglect.
Here lies Tehokan, one of the 2 just rulers of Atlantis, who even after the curse of the continent had tried to keep rule here in these barren other lands. He died without child, and his knowledge has no heritage. Look over us kindly, Tehokan.
Oh, we did it! I got an achievement. We finished the Greece chapter. Oh, I didn't find any secrets. I'm not surprised. I did say that. I said as the game goes on, the finding of the secrets is going to decline. You definitely should have some water. Do you know, I've had so much water today, and I feel like I can't get enough of it. Look at her face. Oh, look at those 90s graphics. Oh, how very dare. It's like Lord of the Rings. Oh, the graphics are, yeah, it's too much. Look at her face. It's the realism that gets you. Oh, look at our new little, oh, let's go. How cool was that little lead in to the chapter on the bike? Tend to your basil. You'll appreciate this, Julia. Do you know what is about to transpire in this house? Well, on this land outside is a greenhouse. Like a pop-up green, not like a proper like building greenhouse. Like I'm not a millionaire. Like a pop-up greenhouse that you can buy from wherever, so that can start having a tinker with some herbs and some flowers and some, well, anything really, because you got a bit more control over things. So I'm really trying to get interested in gardening, but the good kind of gardening. I don't want to pull weeds out or anything like that. Like this garden is takes care of itself for the most part. I don't want to pull weeds out or any of that shit. But I don't mind, like, growing some things. Yes, can grow some lettuce and some kale for Emily, which would be great. You can't beat homegrown. And some nice cut flowers for me, because it's so hard finding nice cut flowers. Yes, nice and secure. Learned that the hard way. Do you remember when Woolies did this drive where every time you bought stuff, you got like little packets of seeds with it as well? Hello, Luke. Welcome in. And I got so excited. It was probably 2 or 3 years ago. And you got all these little seeds and spent ages potting all those little seeds in the little mini pots. And then I was checking them and I'm like, I feel like they should have grown more by now. But anyway, you know, what do I know? It's fine. And then I checked a couple of days later and one of them was on the ground. So that's kind of weird. And then I realized these little prick magpies, whatever they were, shrikes or magpies, were coming in and eating all of the seeds that were meticulously planted, so nothing grew. So I'm concerned about birds as well. Birds and wind. And also when it gets very, very cold at night in winter. So where I am, it gets very cold overnight. So I have to make sure that, you know, stuff isn't getting all like frosty as well. So this is a door. That's not a block. That's a door. Folks. So I've moved... What did I move that block for then? That's interesting. We've moved a block. For some reason. Ah, we have a little ledge here. Yeah, could start the seeds inside. Well, I was thinking about having one of those little herb planters that you can put on your kitchen windowsill. And then I was like, which I might still do actually. But I also wanted something, you know, bigger as well. You can't beat, like, fresh herbs, and it's really hard to buy them in a way that's not too expensive and in a way that doesn't waste too much of it. Buying fresh herbs from the supermarket is like, it's nuts. You never get through them all and they cost a fortune. Okay, so now we have a block. So we're going to pull this block out, I suppose. Do we pull it out or do we push it in? There's a huge flavour difference when you're cooking, isn't there, as well? With fresh herbs versus dried. Like if you're making a nice little plate of eggs and you have some like fresh chives that you can put on there. It's a delightful little time. I've been really enjoying sort of tinkering around with things like that lately. And now that I'm all into this Elder Scrolls cookbook, there's these spice mixes that you can make, and they've got names like Imperial Seasoning or Stormcloak Seasoning. And the seasoning is like a mixture of different herbs, and you make it in a big batch, and then you keep the seasoning in a ready-to-go container. And then all of the recipes in the book will call for one of those seasoning mixes. Yeah, this is fine. We can push that over here. So it'd be lovely if I could make them with some fresh ones rather than just dried. We got onto this topic because I was concerned about those pot plants in the last level. Isn't it funny where things take you? Right. It's all making sense now. Can I pull it again or do I have to go on the other side? No, we're fine. Alright. It's all going to come together. Hello, Laser. How you doing? Yeah, there's no comparison, is there, between food that you grow yourself. Like, have you noticed that, like, when the summer fruit comes out, you can never buy, like, a decent apricot or even a decent peach half the time? But when you grow stuff yourself, it's a lot easier. Can you make filthy jokes? Well, that really depends. We're pretty chill in here, but it's a little different when we don't know you yet, though. If we don't know what your vibe is, you know. So proceed with caution, is what I would say to you. All right. Oh, look at this. Hey, look at this. It's beautiful. Shit. Hi. Just chilling up here. I'm sorry, but it's not a natural landscape for a lion. It's insane. Okay. They love just sidling up from behind as well, don't they? Now, that's the slope. Is it safe for me to... I think it's safe for me to jump on it. Can I reach it or no? Oh! These are those creepy mummy things. These are the worst. I don't like them. They're really awful, these things. They start popping out of everywhere. They're not a good time at all. It's got, like, intestines coming out of it or something. How is that even possible? Blah. Gotta keep a good eye out for those. Okay, so what can we see? We have something on the very top of that pillar, and we've got some holes at the bottom for, I don't know, some little collectible that we're going to find. 4 of them, I think. There's a little bit of loot over here. Let's make sure we get that too. Can I get on top of this? Is that high enough? I should be okay, shouldn't I? Very nice. I don't want to miss out on these little half medikits because I've been using them a bit all of a sudden. It takes a lot to get me to use a full medikit. I've got heaps of them. I've been stockpiling them. Okay. Now, let's have a little save before we begin our adventures. You're watching stream. What's for dinner tonight, by the way? What's it going to be tonight? Lovely. Okay. So, where to? Where do we begin our little adventure of the pyramids? Let's just get the lay of the land here to see what's going on and what we might like to be focusing on. So we have the pillar. It sounds like I was about to be attacked by a stray rabbit. I just heard some... Emily, my pet rabbit Emily, has taken a shine to bombarding this room at night. So I've been leaving the door kind of slightly ajar. And I was like half a second from going live on TikTok the other night. And the door swung open. And I didn't think it was Emily because it was like human level swingage. And she just like let herself in and came charging under the desk. And I just heard her little feet outside then. She was about to do it again. She's trying to crash the stream. It would have been absolute chaos. She likes to go under my desk and she's not allowed under here because of all the cables and stuff. Unbelievable. She's taken a shine to it. I heard the feet going madly outside the door. Okay. It's now Emily's stream. It would have been. It would have been. Okay, so what do we have here? There's a door and a keyhole. It looks like it's some kind of gold key that we're going to want. Oh, she's not a rodent. She's not a rodent. Don't let her hear you say that. She's a rabbit. Okay. Now, let's just see this little door over here. That's going to be locked. We're going to have to do something to get that to open. Can I get up on that little ledge? It sort of looks like I can, but it might be too high. I think it's too high. Look at the texturing on the wall. Next level. Next level graphics. Then we've got this little bit of water. Ooh! With some loot in it as well. Let's grab all of the loot. Make sure we've got everything we want. If I do end up deciding to use my other guns, I am going to be loaded. I've got so much ammo stockpiled right now. Right. So, again, not entirely sure how everything is as green and lush as it is. I'm so sorry if you're here. I just had to. It is lush, though. It's a great way of describing the greenery. Now, we can get on top of this as well. I think we can just get to it. No. I think, no, it's not. Well, not as far as I'm aware, anyway. I think Emily would be miffed. Should be very miffed. That's absolutely fine. I wasn't actually offended. Not to worry. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to jump over that gate. So what's our move here then? Have I still got a key? No, I used it. Right, okay. So we used the key in the last level. Hello, running. Did you have a nice dinner? Was it a little bit fancy? Oh, you're having frozen pizza for Jay and pasta salad. Oh, I love pasta salad. I really love pasta salad. I really like cold salads. You know, when you have a barbecue. These days, I don't eat meat, but I used to eat meat. I've only been vegetarian for maybe like 5 years or so. And when I did have meat, I used to get the most excited about all of the salads that you always used to have when there was a barbecue. Salads and potato bake. So we used to go to someone's house where there was always like every barbecue salad that you could think of. So you'd get pasta salad, potato bake. Just at the best time. Coffee delivery as well. Thank you. Chloe. Chloe's your pet dog, isn't it? Emily would run away. I love potato bake. If it's done right, though, you have to be really careful. I've had disappointing potato bake as well, where the potatoes aren't cooked well enough. And then it's really confusing because you're thinking, well, I should be really enjoying this. Because like the sauce part tastes good, but the potatoes are oddly crunchy in a bad way. Bad crunchy. Okay, so we can't do anything around the statue. We've got that sussed. This little gate doesn't want to open. Yeah, I think Emily would run. I do. Your favourite food was salad. I mean, I don't like just any salad. It's certain kinds of salad are more exciting than others. But I love a good pasta salad, a good potato salad. I love it's not a salad, but I love a potato bake. Basically, if potatoes are involved, I'm here for it, really. Potatoes are just such a joy of life. I'm trying to find what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here. So is there anything around the base of this? Like a lever. There's no lever, but the platform on top needs some stuff to go on it, though. Oh, it was a work function. Oh, was it for a work function? Not too bad at all, then. A cauliflower and broccoli pie. Oh. Oh, but it's cooked in the same stuff for a potato bake? Oh my god. Yeah, I could see that working, you know. And I don't really like cauliflower and broccoli very much, but yeah, I'd get on board with that. Fruit in salads is a game changer. Yeah. Do you know what I like? I like having a salad with like spinach or rocket, which is spinach, but you know what I mean? Like traditional spinach or rocket. And you can sort of put whatever cheese you want in it. But I really like it if you have a bit of a blue cheese, like rocket, blue cheese, walnuts, and apple slices. I mean, yes. Yes, please. I had a beautiful salad the other day. I went out for dinner and it was a salad that had grilled peaches in it. It had tomato, grilled peaches, and this really soft, runny cheese sauce. It was unbelievable. You can't win friends with salad. You can. If it's the right salad, definitely. But what I just said with the blue cheese works equally as well with pear. So you can have pear or blue cheese, pear or apple in your blue cheese salad. Works an absolute treat, trust me. Right, I feel like I've exhausted all of my options here. What am I not seeing? I must have missed something over here on the other side. A 7-layer salad. Oh, that sounds a bit fancy. What's all the layers of, though? Figs or dates? Figs are beautiful in a salad, and so is mango as well. I've not had dates in a salad before, but you know, I'd try it. Ah, do you think we need to get on top of this thing? Can I reach it? Everything seems just out of reach in here, and I'm finding it kind of irritating. There's a doorway up there. I feel like I've exhausted all of the right-hand side. There's a doorway up there. Am I supposed to get inside there or get on top of that ledge, maybe? It's one of them rooms where it looks like you've got 1,000,001 options, but you've got none. Why is that slope there like that? For some reason, it's windy in here as well. I love mango, though. I like mango in anything. Oh, vegans don't eat dairy. I'm just vegetarian. I can't do vegan. Like, if you want to do vegan, honestly, well done. Well done to you. I can't give up cheese. I can't give up chocolate. I'm sorry, I'm just not that good. I can't. Vegetarian is enough for me for the time being. Ah, so you can do a special little jump. So you can't grab the ledge, but you can jump onto it. And it works. So, from here... I mean, I could try and get onto that ledge, but what for? Is there a point? Is there a reason? What else can we do while we're up here? Let's see. There's nothing on that side. Is there nothing on that side? I can get underneath. Oh, okay. There's nothing on that side, she says. Yes, there is. Well then, that's a little bit deceiving because if you try and do a traditional pull-up, that doesn't work. But if you do a jump straight on top, it works an absolute treat. Oh, let's go. Good. So that's probably the key that goes in the door that's underneath this. You have some rather strict vegan colleagues. The discussions can be quite exhausting. I think with anything in life, and sometimes you feel the vibe a bit if you tell someone you're vegetarian. It's like people are like, oh yeah. And I get it. Because I know some people are very pushy about their beliefs. I am not that way. I don't care what anybody else does. It's just what I do. And I will still cook meat for people who eat meat if they come over. Plus, I will go to places that serve meat. Like if people are having barbecues and stuff. I'm not offended by meat. It doesn't concern me at all. It's a personal choice. And I would never judge somebody for eating meat. If I was vegan, I would never judge someone for not being vegan. I just think that's really arrogant. And I think that, as well, there's a bit of privilege attached to choosing to be vegetarian or vegan. Because it's not a cheap diet to have. And not everybody has the privilege of being able to make that choice as well. To just be like, oh, I'm not going to have all these things. I just think you have to be mindful of that. Your wife filled big pasta shells with spinach and ricotta. Oh, that sounds fantastic, actually. I would love that, Wiley. I would love that. That'd be beautiful. That'd be even better the next day as well. I've never done that. I've made a, what's the, cannelloni. I've made cannelloni before, which is a similar vibe, but obviously it's in one big, roll of pasta rather than the little ones. Ah, I knew there was going to be something lurking around down here. And that's always a nice time. But having it sort of in the smaller pasta shells, I think would be really flavoursome. Where did that go? Oh, it went down the passageway. Is it coming back? There it is. It's like, come back so I can shoot you. It spills out and bakes into the sauce. Oh, it sounds really good. Shredded cheese, bacon bits, green onions, tomatoes, peas, and iceberg lettuce. Oh, that sounds very tasty. You don't eat meat besides fish, so you still have seafood. I was never a big fan of seafood. I was really fussy with seafood. I don't know why. I didn't mind squid if it was cooked properly, but I never really liked eating fish. And I was always paranoid about fish bones. Because as a kid, every single piece of fish that was served to me, I would always ask my parents and be like, are there bones in this? And they'd be like, no, it's a boneless fish. It's a boneless fish, don't even worry. And then instantly, bone, like first bite, bone. I have spent my whole life being told there's no bones in the fish that I'm about to eat. Bone. So I can't relax. I can't relax when I eat fish, basically. Like, I'm just a little stress head with it. I'm trying to find the bones. No, I can't do it. I can't put myself through it. So I used to have squid and prawns. Not really fish. Now I just don't have any of it. I don't miss it. I have a really varied diet now. I have a better diet now than I used to. A bit more creative with meals. Look at that. Look at that. These pickled mussels are the best thing I've ever eaten. Yeah, it is how it's done though, isn't it? To be fair. It's not all equal. So much, like with seafood, comes down to how it's cooked, what it's served in, or what it's served with, honestly. So I get that. Oh, it's an absolute death trap in here. Everything's out to get me. So now we've made it to this very large room. There's a little platform up the top that I can't reach from here. This is a big level. This feels like it's going to be a chunky level. And I think stuff's going to jump out at me from every which way as well. That's going to be the vibe. Oh, paella. Yeah. Oh. Do you know, I have not tried a vegetarian/vegan version, but I would love to. I was somewhere on the weekend, I went to a food festival thing, and there was like this giant paella, and it was just, oh, it smelled so good, but it was full of meat. And I was like, I have got to find a recipe here where I can make a huge batch, vegetarian style. Imagine how you felt seeing them on the menu and looking forward to eating all of hers. You're like, oh, she's not going to want that. I'm going to get double. And your wife's like, hey, I like this. I'm going to eat all of it. And some of yours. Okay, so we have some water. What's in the water? What's in the water? Why is there always a random swimming pool here? Worries me a little bit. Where are we going? Oh. There's a door. Okay, so we need to find a lever for this. Oh. It's right there. I want to go back and get some air. Because I don't know how much more I have to swim after this point. It's right there. It blended in. It blended in with the textured wall. I mean, it is hot. It's true. It's true. That's why these pools are here. Because the water would be so clean as well. Just having some standing water that sits in a tomb for however many years. With animals going to the toilet in it. Yes, it's fine. Hang on, I'm going to read that properly in a sec. I'm a bit worried that that music is going off. It's making me nervous. Oh, pretty. This is a pretty room. Fishbone is the one in the cartoon. You can't figure out what is that needly picky stuff. Do you mean like you went through the same thing that I did? Let's just investigate what's in the water before we start climbing. There's nothing worse than biting into fish and just feeling like, yeah, that needly sort of pokey sensation in your mouth. Oh my god! Speaking of needly and pokey, you little bastard. Where did it go? How very dare! That's a perfect example of a needly pokey situation. it gone? I'm not going to be able to relax until it's gone. It's like when you know there's a spider in the room, but it's much more deadly than that. Oh, I'm going to have to draw it out, aren't I? I want to have a good look down there, but it's in the way. I knew there was going to be crocodiles in here. I just knew it. Where did it go? Can we draw it out? I'll use myself as bait. Ah, gotcha. Lara, use your eyes. God damn it. Oh, for God's sakes. I have to draw it out again. Yeah, it's absolutely safe. Especially now that there's a whole bunch of like blood in there as well. Totally safe. Oh, I love getting my head stuck on things. Lara, what are you doing? Okay. Got my head stuck on everything then. There it is. Got it, I got it. Okay, cool. Now we can breathe. Unless there's another one. Which there most certainly won't be. Now, is there anything that we need in here before we go running away? Let's just make sure we check. Oh, you're going to make some pesto with it. Oh, yum. That's a great idea, actually. Basil is one of the herbs that I wanted to get growing. I'd like some mint as well. Chives. And I know it's not everybody's jam, but some coriander. I like coriander. Isn't it funny how people have this thing with coriander? It's like a love or hate situation. Some people think that it tastes like soap. I mean, it is strong. It's a strong flavor. So I get that if you don't like it, you're probably going to really not like it. Because, yeah, it's very strong. It's potent. If you make a, like a casserole or a curry or something, and you pop a bit of coriander on the top, oh, it really does add some zing. Yeah, no, I think it is. I think I read that it is genetic. Isn't that weird as well? So we're going to push this block so that we can get onto that little ledge over there. So let's get pushing. Oh, it can disappear overnight. Do you have it growing in a pot or in like a little planter box or something in your garden? I'm so excited about the greenhouse thing. I never thought I'd say that. But I get the appeal. If I'm doing something that feels like there's a point to it, I'm all for it. But, like, when doing the last garden cleanup of the last house, I hated it so much. And I was like, nah, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this kind of gardening. This sucks. There's creepy crawlies everywhere. And is that a load of bees over there? And why is there so many weeds? And I'm hot. And no, I don't like it. So I'm looking forward to doing some enjoyable gardening. Some pottering gardening rather than sweaty, get dirt everywhere gardening. You know? Right. Now, everything's just a little bit of a process in this level, isn't it? We have to be patient here. Oh, it's inside. Oh, in a little hydroponic kit. Oh, it's a little bit fancy. Very nice. I've seen those. I was thinking about getting one of those little ones with the inbuilt lights for the kitchen. But then I was like, I probably don't need that because, like, my kitchen's got a nice sunny window. It would have been good for my last kitchen, which was a little bit dark. Right. We've got a lever. Ooh, that didn't sound good. That was like a million nails on a chalkboard. What has been going on out here? Explain yourself. That's a good present. Oh, look at all these things that have come out of the wall. Ooh, okay. Well, what we'll do... we're going to have to try and get to the other side? I think. So that we can get to where we want to be, ultimately. It's too high, though, isn't it? So if that's too high... How am I gonna... There's a block on top. That thing's come out of the wall. What else can I do with this block that's just, that I've just used? This is still closed. There's a trick. Oh, okay. Well, I'm guessing that we want, I can see where we are. Yeah, that's where that boulder was, where I killed the crocodile on the other side. There's no... If I pull the lever again... Shh, oh, for fuck's sake. Lara, I really need to get a new pair of boots. The tread's gone on these. Shouldn't have cheaped out on these. Got these from Spendless. It's one of those things. Don't cheap out on your hiking boots. They're expensive for a reason. These are from Spendless. Cost of living. Cutbacks had to be made. Right. I want to pull the lever again and see what happens. Dr. Wily is a Tomb Raider aficionado. Well, a retro game aficionado, I should say. Okay. Now. Let's go. Let's just, for the sake of my sanity... I did all the sound effects for this game. I don't talk about it much. Right, so what's going on here then? All that's doing is pulling that gold thing out from above the door. But how do you get to the other side then? Oh, no. So that's going to come out. I can't reach it with the block, can I? Oh, maybe I can. I don't know. Do I still need the block to be here? Let me do it again. It's okay, Lara. It's fine. We're just playing with things. We're playing with knobs and levers. That's the name of the game. Knobs and levers. That's too high. So why is that there? What's it for? It's coming out, but if I was to move the boulder, it's not going to put me at a high enough level to be able to reach anything on it anyway. So it's either in the wall or it's out of the wall. And when it's out of the wall, it's going over this bit for some reason. Nothing's changing with the other side where that block actually is. This block could be moved anywhere that's connected on this area. But why? Why would you do that? And what's the point in this side of the room? So over here, there's a ledge that I can't reach with a block on it, but why? What if... That block has to be there as well for me to actually... Like, the block needs to be where it is right now for me to get up onto that platform. So that's how it's supposed to be for me to actually be able to pull the lever. So now that I have pulled the lever, does anything different happen if I move the box closer to this thing that's come out of the wall? I don't know. There wasn't anything that I could do on the bottom level. I don't really know what this is going to achieve, to be honest, but I'm going to do it anyway. If I was going to put it... No, I don't know. Okay, let's just pull it. I'll get on top of it, and then I'll see if I can see something that I couldn't otherwise see from down here. Right, so let's just push it over one more time. So obviously now that this is here, it's not like the intention is for you to go back and pull the lever again with the box somewhere else, because you're not going to be able to reach it. So why is this like this? Why are you like this? Can I reach the other platform with this? Is that possible? Is that too much to ask? It looks like a big jump, but I am Lara Croft. If it ended up on the far left, could I make that jump? I reckon I could. So I think the idea is, yeah, right. So we're going to pull this back. I think I know what we need to do, possibly. We're going to pull this back one more level. Then, now that I've got space on the left of it, I'm going to pull it towards me. Please don't fall off. And then I'm going to push it forwards, and we're going to have a go at jumping to the other ledge from the top of this. And then I think when we're on that ledge, this top thing that we've opened is going to be available to jump onto. That's what I think. That's my new theory of the day. So we're going to pull this down, and then we'll go around the other side and push it. What does this look like in old school? Oh, yeah. It looks really different. I remember it more when I look at it like that. It's really dark in the remaster. The lighting is unbelievably dark compared to original. And it just feels really different. I have been jumping around. I've been jumping around better than Spider-Man. What are you talking about? See? Hey, we did it. So, if we now move, yes, maybe. There's going to be something behind this block, so let's just push it. We're going to push it, and then we'll see what's in here. I think you get it. Oh. No! No! What are you doing? You shit. Lara just noped out of that. Oh, when did I save? At the start? I saved at the start? Oh no! How did this happen? Oh shit. Shit! Oh, well, it might not be too bad because I spent... Fuck, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out where to go. But now I know. Oh, no! Alright, it's fine. It's all part of the game, innit? When you forget to save anyway. Yeah, speedrun it. I'll speedrun it. That's what I was thinking. Exactly. Right. We go around behind the head. Oh, God. I've been so careful with the saves as well. I think I just got really involved and I just forgot. When they upscale, it amplified the darker pixel more than the lighter pixel. I'll have to take your word for it. It's not my area of expertise, you know. But it's definitely darker. That much I know. I can safely say, game is darker. Definitely. Now, let's not worry about all the little pickups in the water because we're going to come back here anyway. It's fine. We know they're there. We're not going to forget. We're going to put our key in here. Sapphire key. That was a devastating turn of events. To be fair, though, that was a bullshit place to put an enemy like that. Those enemies leap around. It was leaping through the block, like the block wasn't even there. That's a very frustrating zone, especially when I'm trying to deal with it with pistols. I don't really know how that's going to work out for me, you know. That's what we're going to be dealing with now. These weird, skinless, zombie, mummy-style things. And they really, like, they jump really high and far. So to put it on the top of a ledge like that is rude. But at least we know it's there now. I might be better off trying to run inside that room to deal with it. I don't know. I'm kind of like challenging myself to see how far I can go without using my other guns, but I don't know how long that challenge is going to last. They forgot about it and the remaster put it back in. Oh, you're joking. So that's going to jump scare everybody, no matter how well you know the game. No matter how... Oh, God. There's lots of enemies ambushing you in this level. So you kind of think that everything's under control, and then all of a sudden you're running for your life. Oh, it was there on the PS1. It was just it was the PC version that didn't have it. I know, imagine putting it back in. Just let us live. When you know where you're going, it doesn't take very long at all to get to the same point though, does it? I think with games like this, you spend most of your time just trying to figure out what's going on. Trigger that. Once you know, you know. And it's fine. Lovely! Now, we'll go around the corner. We know that there's a little lever on the wall, which we're not going to miss this time. Made some good progress tonight, though. Feeling very pleased about this. I think we're gonna have to do 2 Lies of PP streams next week. Because we're getting so close to the end of that game. Or we have to be, surely. But I feel like I should do 2 streams of it next week so we can get some nice little run on there. Got 2 bosses defeated last night and then met the 3rd, which is technically a whole bunch of them. How dare they? It's going very well. No, I was stunned at the progress yesterday, I have to say. Getting a couple of bosses knocked over and then finding the 3rd one as well. Oh, for God's sakes. Keep falling off everything. No worries. Bye, Elf. Have a great rest of your evening. Right. See? Now, we're right back where we were. We just have to pull and push and pull a little bit. And it's like it never even happens. I love this music. It's just classic Tomb Raider, really. Now, you know what we're going to do after we've done this? We're going to save. I don't want to have to push and pull all the boxes around again. I won't. Read my minds. Great minds. Ugh. It's so easy to forget, honestly. It'd be really funny going back and playing it with the save crystals now. There's certain levels where I remember where the save crystals were. But for a lot of these later levels, don't really remember where they were. I know they started to get very inconvenient though. So you'd have to do quite a lot of gameplay, including some very difficult sequences, before you would get a save crystal, which was very brutal. You couldn't just save whenever you wanted to. Willy-nilly. Alright. So, we're going to position our box as we did before. Look at that. Parkour! You'd feel like if you were doing this, you'd at least want some knee pads on. Like when you're gardening, you use a kneeling pillow. She's traversing tombs wearing these hot pants, for Christ's sakes. I mean, there's the issue of wedgies when you're climbing walls, but then at the same time, you're scrambling over rocky cliff faces and ledges with no knee protection whatsoever. You know, you're prone to infections and things like that. You know, where's me betadine? Where's me betadine? Did we bring them? I don't think we packed betadine. I didn't see them in my little inventory kit before. So there, you know, there's a problem straight away. How dare you, Catman? We're lovely people. You don't need to be frightened. Okay. We made it. That took no time at all to get back to, did it? Okay, we're gonna save. We are. Well, I am. I can't speak for everybody else, but I'm a lovely person. See, there's no way you're not scraping your D. There is no way. Okay, we're gonna save. Right. Now, I don't like this situation, to be honest. No, it's not really a chest kind of game. This one. The loot tends to just be laying on the ground rather than in chest form. Okay, fine. God damn it. It's so shrill. How dare you, though? How did you put this in here? Oh, there's no chest apart from Lara's. Wait. Oh my god, I don't like that. You shouldn't be allowed to put them in these tiny enclosed spaces. Right, so now we've opened the hole in the ceiling. Yeah, well, it's not a chest that you open. They wish they could have opened it. They wish. Okay. So, we're going to get this block. We're going to move it over, and we're going to jump from it, and we're going to go up through the hole in the ceiling. It's all coming together now. That really scared me the last time. I wasn't ready for that to come out. Can I pull it one more time? No, of course I can't. Let's see if I can jump from here. Surely I can. I'm Lara Croft, goddammit. It's fine. We can do this. We've been through worse, haven't we? You betcha sweet bippy we have. That camera angle's not helping any either. Oh, it was right on the corner. That can get you so badly in this game as well. You've kind of nailed it. You've lined it up sort of right, but then if you hit the corner, it's like she doesn't know which bit to grab. I know, imagine the confusion. I told you, I'm very innocent. Nobody believes me. I'm very innocent. I don't know why you think I'm going to understand all of these double meanings and everything. Right, we have a little lever. It's very green, isn't it? I tell you what, the paint's lasted a long time. It should be peeling. It's Dulux Wash and Wear. In sage green, probably. Right, so we've opened up that little thing that's under the... That looks fun, doesn't it? Do we do something with that? I feel like I want to play it like a drum. Can I get over there? Surely. There's instant death if I don't make it. Probably should save. Look. Little voice in my head is saying you probably should save because this might not go well. Then again, it might be amazing. Absolutely fine. Not even worried. Now, we can go down onto... Oh, there's a little bit of something here as well. Woo! I do have a quote function. Hardly any of my quotes get saved. So you're not going to remember all of my words of wisdom that I've been saying over the past 4 years. Right, we're going to go on the slope. No, don't go backwards. Okay, very nice. Getting a little bit of cheeky loot on the way down. That's what we like to see. Now, we're going to get over on this little platform so that we can get onto that green roof as well. I should be able to get to that from here. I'm Lara Croft, damn it. Hardly any of my quotes get saved. Quote. It's a bit awkward that it didn't work. I'm sure I have... No, I'm sure I do. I do have one. Oz has done it before. I just can't remember what it is. It might be quote add rather than add quote. Come to think of it. Why does this crocodile sound like it's got COVID? Not supposed to sound like that, are they? I've never been close enough to one to observe it before. And I don't want to either. Quote add. It might only be, maybe only mods can do it? Oh, I don't know, actually. I'm all out of ideas. Do you reckon I can reach that from here? That's basically Tomb Raider in a nutshell. Do you reckon I can reach that from here? It was a secret. Beautiful. And I hurt myself getting off there. Well done. Right, maybe we'll do a... No, we don't need to save, do we? Why does this crocodile sound like it's got COVID? No, it's not working. I'll have to have a look at that. I'll have a look at that and I'll see if it's working. Okay. Maybe I should make it mods only, Catman. Catman's like, poop. Right. Now. What's the situation? What's the sitch? Green everywhere. It's supposed to be calming, isn't it? It's so that I feel calm while I'm being torn apart by crocodiles. I should fix my TikTok settings. Yeah, I should. Joe, nobody tells you about all these little mini things that you're gonna be spending your time on when you start streaming. You spend so much time faffing around. Shit! There was no way of getting out of it. It was too late. It's fine. I saved over here, luckily. It's not too far away. Oh my god. So don't go that way. There's nothing but death that way. How rude is that, though, to make one entire pathway? Oh, there it is. So quotes there. It does work. It does work. I just can't remember what it is. Add quote or quote add. I mean, it's only going to be one of those, isn't it? Has to be. Maybe you have to put the date and everything in. There might be like a date format and stuff that you have to do. Something complicated like that. Stream elements. It's a stream elements thing. Oh, let me look. Just let me see. Let me see what it is now. Let's just do it so that I'm not creating 69 jobs for myself when I get off stream. Have some thinking music. Right. Let me just go in just real quick like. And we'll see what it is. And then we know, don't we? Because even I don't know. Right. So, chats, commands, custom commands, quotes. It is... It's not in there. Why is it in there? It has to be in there. So yeah, just quote just puts the thing there, which we know. We've worked that part out. But to actually put the quote on in the first place is, fuck, why is it in here? Where else would it be? Quote ad. Hello, Jake. What's going on? Let me try quote ad in it. I wonder if I put it in, I wonder if I ever put it in Discord at some point. Isn't it funny how we can actually get the quotes to come up? But we can't add them though. What's the deal with that? I'm gonna look into that. Unless it's in Discord. I probably would have put it in, fuck if I know. I'll work it out. We'll get there. But we'll get there. We know how to look at past quotes, but nobody's added a new quote for, 69 years because no one knows how to, not even a streamer. So we're going to work that out. How are you, Jake? How was your Thursday? Getting excited for the weekend? The footy? Now we need to, let's just get rid of this COVID crocodile. We'll grab that bit of loot. Then we're going to save, and I guess we'll have to wrap up for this evening. How is it already 9 o'clock? Doesn't time fly when you're falling off ledges, though? That tells you. Is it first thing in the morning, Lorelei? Are you going in the morning? Right, we're going to run and jump. Grab this. Splendid! Very keen for Crow's game tomorrow. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Today was good. Today was good. It went swimmingly, and it was my last day of work for the week. So I've got tomorrow off. I don't know how I'm going to spend the day yet, actually. I haven't got that far yet. See what tickles my fancy tomorrow. Oh, after classes in the afternoon tomorrow. I will do it. I'll have a look. I remember it being a little bit of a thing, like there was a certain way that it had to be structured for it to work, and I think it's to do with how you put the date and everything in it as well. So this way was certain death, wasn't it? I went to my death when I went that way, so we don't want to do that. I feel like I had it set so that anybody could do it. I reckon. Oh, but those are stairs, though. I should be able to go down the stairs, but what's the point? Why have they got those spikes there? Is there some loot down here or something? Or nah? It's just there so you can get a spike up your bum. Brilliant. Oh, you're gonna get... You might get another one. What would you get, though? He's gonna do it on a whim tomorrow. See what tickles your fancy. Alright, let's save in this little nook. Our progress was astounding tonight. Yeah, I know. I don't know how I get myself into these pickles. Okay, let's save. It was a good time. We made some, we made some very good progress. Okay. Now, I've saved. So we're going to close out. And exit. It is, honestly, it feels like, I feel like nobody has really done anything for like the whole of April. Like in a work setting. It's been really hard to get anybody to sort of do anything this month because it's been so like, it's been so broken up with the way that Easter was, the way that Easter fell this year and everything. So yeah, it's a public holiday on Thursday next week. I'll still be streaming and stuff. I think I'll try and keep things as normal as possible apart from something in the morning. Do something in the morning because it's Anzac Day. Okay, thank you for being here, everybody. I'm about to toddle off, and I will be over on the Tickle Tackle in about 5-10 minutes or so. So I'm going to put a link in chat for socials. In the social links, I've got my TikTok in there, so if you want to come over and join on TikTok, that's the place to do it. I always jump on and do an hour or two over there after this stream. We're going to be playing Kebab Chefs tonight, which is a really, really good time. I love that game, and I'm very much in the mood for it. So we're going to do that tonight for the final TikTok of the week. It went very quickly, Catman. Time really does fly when you're falling off edges. Yeah, see you tomorrow, Catman, for my surprise stream. I'll see you then. Thank you for being here, everybody. Thanks to everyone watching over on YouTube as well. I might actually end the YouTube live now because the other night I forgot to do it. And Restream doesn't always do it for me. So thank you so much for hanging out, running, and anybody else that's in YouTube chat right now. Hopefully I'll catch you next time. I'll be back next week. Make sure that you're in Discord as well. I've got the Discord link going in the chat right now. Best place to keep up to date with the stream and where I am and what I'm doing and all those things. So bye to everyone on YouTube. Nighty night. Okay, that's the tube. I'm not going to raid.